Good morning everybody, happy Thursday and welcome back to my channel. Today is the only day this week that I am not nannying, so I thought I would take you along for a work day with me because I've been really struggling the past couple of weeks to juggle everything that I have to do. I'm basically working the equivalent of like a schedule of 2 full-time jobs. So basically the days when I don't have to nanny are perfect because that's 4 days back in my work day that I can use for everything else. So I thought I would just take you along with me for a work day today. I'm just having my coffee and watching the news and making my to-do list. Today's gonna be a pretty good balance of editing stuff, YouTube stuff, Patreon stuff, and my own writing stuff. I have 3 clients that I'm working on right now. One's a copy edit, one's a format, one's a proofread. So I'm gonna start with the copy edit this morning. I like to start with copy edits because I feel like that takes the most focus and the most brain power from me. So I like to do it in the morning when I'm at my absolute best before I start to get tired throughout the day. So once we finish the coffee, I'll head over to my office and Max is enjoying the blinds as usual. Maxine, I didn't do it. And I'm gonna look like this probably till about noon because that's when I'll take a break and I will work out and then I'll shower and actually like get ready for the day. Also, do you want to see what Dean did this morning? So I have my book up here because this is our book club pick for Patreon this month, so I've been reading it and filming our reading vlog. And so it was sitting on the edge here and Dean tried to jump up. He like launched himself up here but not far enough, so he latched onto the corner with his claws and his claws went like into the book. Thankfully it's just like the first couple of pages, but look at this. My cats are mini demons. What you doing? Hi Dino. Relax. So it's now 10 o'clock. I was doing some planning stuff for some YouTube videos and I got some work done for my copy edit this morning. Now I haven't eaten anything, so we're gonna get another cup of coffee and some breakfast. One of my projects, I'm waiting to hear back from my client about something, so until we hear back from her, we're gonna keep working on this one. Looks like I haven't moved. It's now 11:30. I got a good jump start on editing a YouTube video. I finished going through 1 chapter of the book that I'm copy editing twice, so I'm pretty happy with that. Been answering some emails, a lot of emails. Dino's just, hey, oh, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Just hanging out. How cute is his one pink toe? Like, he's got, on all of his paws, he's just got the one pink toe. It's very cute. And Max, yeah. Oh, big stretch. I'm gonna go get a workout, and since I moved my desk to the middle of the room, there's like not as much room to work out in here, so I've been working out in my bedroom. So I might carry some weights from there and switch off between some like strength stuff and some HIIT cardio. So I just finished my workout and Max sat in here the entire time watching me. And then while I was trying to stretch, she was like snaking underneath my legs and my lunges and brushing up against my face. She just really wanted to be included. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, now I'm gonna jump in the shower and I just got an email from the client that I was waiting to hear from, so now I can jump over to her project, and it's currently 12:30. And then maybe at some point, if we have some time, we can read some more of this. Can you hear the thunder? It's like barely raining, but there's like serious thunder out there right now. It makes it look very gloomy. Anyway, it's now 12:45. Haven't had lunch yet. We're gonna have something very non-lunchish. We're gonna have some soy yogurt with a banana and my favorite granola, and I'm gonna email back that client who emailed me while I was working out and go into her project. That honestly shouldn't take me more than an hour, I think, with like this part of it. So we'll do that, then we'll go back to copy editing. What do you think, Dean? Sound like a plan? And I was toying with the idea of filming another video today. I was gonna film my second Publishing 101 video for Patreon because I have one of them filmed. I'm thinking I might post the first one today actually. So I was thinking I was gonna film the second one today, but because it's just like so gross, I might save that for the weekend. Maybe today we'll just focus on editing the videos that I already have filmed, making thumbnails, and also I have a secret TBR video that I'm working on, and I finally decided on which books I'm gonna do for it. So now we just need to accumulate the books that I'm going to use for it. One of them I found on Scribd, which is great because I don't have to pay for it. The other two, I can't find anywhere that I have, like I can't find them from my library or anything, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go check on Amazon after this. I think they might be Amazon exclusive. I think they might be in like Kindle Unlimited or something. So I might just have to pay for the ebook, which is irritating, but we're gonna do it. Apparently I'm out of chia seeds, so we're gonna put some flax seeds on top. It's a lot. It's not the prettiest, but it's delicious. Look at the sky. It's just so sad. So, I don't know how interesting the rest of this vlog is going to be because I'm going to be sitting here doing pretty much the same thing. I have finished this part of the formatting that I can do. So now I moved on to proofreading and responding to some emails for some prospective clients. So I'm going to set another timer on my forest app, I think. I've made actually really good progress this morning. Also, one of my friends sent over a cover letter because they're trying to get an internship and they wanted my opinion on that. So I'm going to look at that today. But what I would really love to do, I don't know if I'll have time for it, and I feel guilty prioritizing it over all of the other stuff I have to do, but I would really love to jump back into Project Z revisions. If you saw the last vlog that I was working on that in, I haven't worked on it since then because I've had so many clients and I've just been too busy, and again, I feel guilty prioritizing my own writing when I have all these clients waiting on me. So I'm looking at my board over there. I think I'm on chapter 19 of Project Z, and I haven't worked on it in like, I don't even know how long, weeks. And I was on such a roll and I had such good momentum going there, and I'm sad. But I've made enough progress with all of my stuff that I'm like on track to finish everything on time, which is awesome. So maybe we could squeeze in an hour to work on Project Z today because I would love to get back into that. Also, because I have my second poetry collection coming out later this year, I still haven't picked a pub date, but I now have the final cover for it, and I'm finishing up with the formatting and just like going through and proofreading one last time. I'm gonna order a proof copy pretty soon here, so I've been working on that as well. I am just trying to stay as organized as I can while I'm juggling like 30 different projects at the same time. So we're gonna set a timer for 25 minutes with this cute little coral guy to do some proofreading, maybe some more copy editing, but first I'm gonna go grab one of my energy drinks. I ended up working on my copy edit that entire time, so now we're gonna set another timer and I'm gonna go over to my proofread. Then I will reevaluate my to-do list and figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. So we still have 5 minutes left on the timer. I just got to where I wanted to with my proofread, and I just finalized a new order with a new client, so I'm gonna add them to my planning wall over there, which is exciting. I get a lot of questions about this wall over here. It just kind of looks like organized chaos, so I guess I can show you kind of what I do, at least when it comes to editing and my clients. I should probably get like a better system for this other than sticky notes, but it works for me. So in general, it's a Kanban board. So the top rows are things I have not done yet. The middle rows are things I'm currently working on, and then the bottom are things that I've already finished. And then the 3 different columns are like different kinds of things. Like this is YouTube and Patreon, this is writing and editing, both my own writing and clients, and then that is other stuff. So what I write for my editing clients is literally just FC for freelance client, and I do it by the number within the quarter I've had, which is kind of confusing. And then the same clients get the same number. So like I've had one client, he's freelance client number 4, and we've done 6 projects together since April. Does that make any sense? So this freelance client, because they're new and I haven't worked with them yet, they need a new number. So they're gonna be number 9. And then I just kind of write like a note to myself of like what it is, so I have an idea of like how long is that gonna take me, so I know to plan accordingly. So this one shouldn't be too bad because it is just the first chapter, but they want a critique and a copy edit. We're gonna add this to the middle column of currently working on. So now I'm just gonna be making some invoices both for this new client and then also for a brands that I worked with over on YouTube. So now we're getting over into the less fun stuff. I would rather be focusing like on the actual writing and editing stuff, but this stuff needs to get done too. I'm moving you over here just to give you a different angle because I told you I'm gonna be sitting here all day. So now we're gonna switch gears and we're gonna go over to Patreon. My cats are going insane. We're gonna post an exclusive video over there. It's part of my self-publishing 101 course. I said course, that's really weird. Series, I guess. If you didn't know, I have a tier on Patreon called Self-Publishing 101 where I post bonus videos about publishing over there. So here's some very basic behind the scenes knowledge that nobody asked for. I have to upload the video to YouTube, so now we're gonna go in and change the setting on the video from private to unlisted, and then I can post the unlisted link on Patreon, so anyone who has the link can view this video. And I want to make sure I have all the links and stuff that I talked about in the video ready for everyone. Okay, now we're good to go. Now we have the link. This is my day. This is my very exciting day. Now we're gonna post the video. I am excited actually to share this video. I think it'll be interesting. Today's topic is about NetGalley, getting early reviews, how much it costs, how to find more cost-effective ways for indie authors. Because if you don't know anything about NetGalley, it can cost like $850 to post your book on there, which is absurd. But a lot of indie authors use this site, so this video is all about how to use it as an indie author without paying $850. And then also like the pros and cons of it. Should you use it? What is it like? My experience using the site, because I had one of my books on the site, and just all that kind of stuff. It's very niche, but I think it's an interesting video. And there she goes. Ta-da! Also, in my attempt to stay organized, I've created a checklist in my journal of all of the things that I need to do each month for Patreon so I don't lose sight of that. So now we get to check off one of the bonus videos that I posted over there. And then honestly, I think I'm gonna jump over and give myself an hour to work on Project Z because I've been so productive this morning. I've gotten so many things done and I'm very happy, and I feel like I've earned this as a reward as I get to work on my own book. It's been so long since I worked on this that I actually like forgot kind of what I was doing, what I was in the middle of, because this chapter, like they don't line up. I combined chapters and moved scenes around, so now I'm gonna spend a while just trying to like figure out what the heck I was doing. I have notes somewhere, this should help. I hate being interrupted when I'm in the middle of a project, and now I feel like I have no idea what I was in the middle of doing. Thank goodness I am an over planner and I take so many freaking notes. So now I'm just gonna read through the last chapter that I did, which was chapter 18, because I see I made some major changes from here to there, and then we'll start figuring out what I wanted to change about chapter 19. So I'm gonna set a timer on my Forest app for an hour, not to keep me focused for an hour, but to give me a time limit so I don't get swept up in this and work on this until 3 in the morning like I usually do. It's currently 2:30. I do want to get a little more work done today, but for now, I have an hour to just have some fun. You've planted 2 healthy trees. So we made some good progress. I got a little slowed down. I finished 2 chapters entirely, and then when I got to chapter 21 I slowed down because it's one of those cases where I really like this chapter. I think it's really fun, I think it's really funny, but I'm far enough in the revision process where I need to be straight with myself, and I'm like, Katie, I don't know if this chapter is necessary. I don't know if this is furthering your plot at all. So I'm either gonna need to revise it to make it more essential, or it might just need to be cut altogether. And so I'm pausing at this point because I know there's a couple of things that I wanted to develop more and I'm thinking about adding. I might be able to incorporate with this chapter. So basically I was sitting here and I was like looking through all of the chapters to come and thinking about the timeline. I might just skip this one and come back to it, but I'm leaning towards I either need to fix it and add more to this chapter and do a pretty big revision for it, or just cut it all together. So that's where we're at. It's now 3:40. I think I'm gonna jump to the cover letter that a friend sent me so I can help her out with that. I watched a couple of emails come in as I was working on that, so I need to go check on those. And I think what we're gonna do for the remainder of today is spend probably another half an hour working on some editing projects, probably more so on the proofread than the copy edit, because I feel like I made some good progress in the copy edit today. And I want to read some of my book for our Patreon vlog, and then probably start editing this video, and then we'll call it a day. Do you see? Oh, you can't see Max. Hold on. Do you see her up there? She's just been hanging out with me all day today. Okay, it's 4:15. I think I am officially done with editing stuff for today. I'm currently making tater tots. We're almost there. So I think we're just gonna kind of hang out, and I want to move around. I've been sitting for like a really long time. Max loves sitting by these glass doors and just like looking out and watching people in the parking lot.
Who are you spying on today? Oh yeah? Who'd you see down there?
You know what I've been doing for the past few days? I raved about the show when season 1 came out, and season 2 of Dead to Me recently came out on Netflix, and I watched the entire thing in 2 days. And or maybe it was 3 days, but I watched like almost every single episode in one day, and then I sat down thinking I had a ton left, and I had 1 episode left. There was only 12 episodes, and I was prepared for something longer than that. But it was so good. I love this show. If you've never watched Dead to Me on Netflix, you should go watch it. I can't decide if I like season 1 or season 2 better, but season 2 was better than I was expecting. And they clearly set it for a 3rd season, so I'm very excited.
What, Max?
I would pick her up, but she doesn't like to be picked up like Dean. She's just crying for attention. I'm just standing here waiting for my tater tots. The tater tots have been consumed. Now I'm gonna take my book and we're gonna go curl up in bed, and I assume if I sit down, the kitties will follow me. Dino! Dean will, definitely. There he comes. Dun 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 dun. I'm about halfway through the book now, and it's not a particularly long book, so I feel like I could finish this in a couple of days if I just like actually set aside some time to get some reading done. But I'm starting to enjoy it a little bit more. It's been a little touch and go so far, but I think it's about to pick up. So we're back at my desk. I read quite a bit of The Truth About Keeping Secrets. It's over my bed. I think I'm on page like 200, and there's like exactly 300 pages in the book. So got 1/3 of it left. I came back here and I started proofreading again. It's 7 o'clock. I have no boundaries and I just enjoy what I do. So I was just like, I'm kind of in the mood to keep proofreading for fun. So yeah, now I'm thinking I might sit here and edit this vlog for a little bit, and then I'll probably go climb into bed with the cats and maybe watch a movie or something. I am nannying again tomorrow, so I have to get up early, and I want to make my to-do list for tomorrow tonight. I think I'm going to end the video here because I don't think the rest of tonight is going to be very interesting. I don't know how interesting this day was, but thanks for hanging out with me. This is a very typical work day for me right now, considering I can't go anywhere, and I'm very fortunate that I have a lot of work and stuff to keep me busy. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. All of the usual links are down below in the description, and I'll just see you in another video very, very soon. Bye.
So hit me. So hit me. So hit me. First a confession. With you I feel a connection. With